This video comes from a couple who own and operate what they claim is a haunted hotel. And over time, they've shared CCTV footage, visitor recordings, photos, and even old newspaper articles documenting strange activity inside the building. Some of what you're about to see may have explanations. Other moments are far more difficult to dismiss. In the first clip, taken from a hallway security camera, one of the owners is seen walking past a closed door. Nothing seems out of the ordinary at first, until you notice the rope hanging from the door handle. Without anyone touching it, the rope suddenly begins to move on its own. There's no one else in the hallway, and no obvious reason for it to move at that exact moment. Another clip shows a room in the attic known as the Disappointments Room. According to the hotel's history, in the late 1800s, a disabled boy was allegedly kept locked inside this room by his parents, hidden away out of shame. Inside the room is a smaller door, said to have been used to confine him. Whether or not the story is true, the room's past alone makes it one of the most unsettling places in the building. In a separate CCTV video, two hotel visitors are seen walking through the hallway while filming their exploration. As they move forward,
no one was in the hall. So who said this?
a child's voice can suddenly be heard saying, "Hello." What makes this disturbing is that there are no children visible anywhere nearby. Things escalate when visitors enter a room known as the Doll Room. As one woman reaches inside to turn on the light, she suddenly pulls her hand back, claiming that something touched her. The group immediately runs from the room, but as they flee, something else happens. In the corner of the footage, a doll appears to slowly turn its head. In another clip, visitors are walking past a piano in the hallway when, without warning, the owners later posted a photo they claim was taken in the attic. In the image, a faint, childlike figure appears in the background. They believe this could be connected to the same spirit associated with the Disappointments Room. Another image, reportedly captured by a guest, appears to show a woman in what looks like an old-fashioned dress. The owners refer to this figure as the Haunted Bride and say she has been reported multiple times over the years. Adding to the mystery, old newspaper articles from the 1990s describe this hotel as being haunted long before social media existed, suggesting these stories didn't begin recently. But this is where things start to get even stranger. The owners introduced a doll they call Eddie, which they claim moves on its own.
Eddie, the living doll, moves on camera again. Haunted doll moves twice when asked.
Taken individually, some of these moments could possibly be explained by drafts, camera glitches, or coincidence. But when you look at everything together, the CCTV footage, the visitor recordings, the historical reports, and the repeated activity surrounding the same locations and objects, it becomes much harder to dismiss. Is this hotel genuinely haunted, or is there another explanation hiding in plain sight? This next series of clips comes from a man who claims he inherited an old house after his grandmother passed away. At first, the videos seem harmless. He walks through the home, showing its age, the creaking floors, and the feeling that the place hasn't fully let go of the past.
My grandmother's old house. She left it for me, and when I got here, I saw a bunch of cool stuff. And one of the best things is right behind here. Oh yeah. I call him Jeffrey. Grandma left him for me, I guess. Real creepy. Kinda cute though. Finally got to the kitchen, or the pantry. Pretty clean, not gonna lie. I really like the red. And, ooh, there's some stuff still. Well, I'm glad that it's clean. But the rest of the house still needs a lot of work.
In one of the early clips, he shows an old Jester doll that once belonged to his grandmother. According to him, the doll had been in her possession for years and was left behind when the house became his. At the time, it's unsettling, but nothing appears to happen. That changes one night when he wakes up to loud banging coming from his closet.
I just heard knocking from the closet.
As he opens the door and steps inside, the noise suddenly stops. But when he turns around to leave the closet, something has changed. The Jester doll, which had been facing away, now has its head turned directly toward him. Almost immediately after, a loud bang echoes from his bedroom door. Clearly shaken, he later posts another video explaining that he moved the doll into a different room because it made him uncomfortable. Soon after, he shares a clip he found online showing another family who owned an identical Jester doll. According to that video, the doll also previously belonged to an elderly woman who had passed away, and the family claimed they began experiencing unexplained activities soon after bringing it into their home. Then, one night, he wakes up again, this time to banging coming from the wall connected to the room where the doll is now kept. It sounds as if someone is knocking from the other side. As he looks down the stairs, he hears a door begin to creak open behind him. When he turns around, the door to the doll's room is slowly opening on its own, and the doll's head is now turned toward him once again. At this point, he decides the doll needs to be removed from the living space entirely. He moves it into the basement and begins setting up cameras to monitor it. Not long after, one of the cameras captures the doll's hand appearing to move on its own. A few days later, another clip shows what looks like a shadow forming along the far right side of the frame. Taken individually, each moment could possibly be explained. Old houses make noise, cameras glitch, light bulbs fail. But when the activity seems to follow the same object, escalating as attempts are made to move or isolated, it raises uncomfortable questions. Is the doll itself connected to what's happening, or is something else in the house using it as a focal point? At 2:42 in the morning, a mother on TikTok started filming her daughter. The little girl had been suffering from night terrors, and that night, something felt different. Then the child sat up in bed, completely still, her eyes wide open, staring at the wall. No movement, no sound, just silence and that cold, fixed stare. Mom tries to calm her down and eventually walks her daughter back to her own room. Everything seems calm until the bedroom door closes by itself. The mom quickly tells her daughter it's probably the air vent, just to keep her from being scared. But you can hear the tension in her voice, because even she doesn't seem convinced.
Good girl. It's okay. There's the vent right there, baby. See? The vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay? Are you a big girl? If you're scared, just remember, baby Lenny's here, mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed. What's wrong, Cora? Sweetie, what are you afraid of? You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
When they finally reach the child's room, the girl freezes. She's staring again, this time at the window. Mom pans the camera, and right then, the wooden blinds slam shut on their own. Hard, loud, like something wanted them gone from that room. The mother tries to explain it. Maybe it's the AC, maybe the wind, but later she posts another video and proves the vent doesn't blow nearly enough air to move the door.
It's very loud, and you can hear it coming from the vent. The air vent could not have pushed this door closed in that other video because the air was not on, the AC was not on.
Then, another clip. She shows the 4 wooden windows side by side. Each one separate, manual, no electronic system, no cords connecting them. They can't move together like that. She's explaining all this to her viewers, and as she speaks, the bedroom door begins to open.
So I'm coming into the room to show you the blinds, which I have opened back up to demonstrate how they are closed. It's not electronic, it's not battery powered, That's not creepy. Trying my best not to freak out. So to close these blinds, you have to touch it and close it like that. That is the only way to close these blinds. There are no batteries or remotes here at all. No wires. You have to touch it and you have to close it like this. And there's no way I could have done that since I was standing on the opposite side of the room. And there is no way I could have closed all four at the same time.
Slowly, all on its own. No breeze, no movement, just that heavy, creaking sound. She keeps filming, nervous, but determined to show there's no trick behind it. And that's where the video ends. So what do you think? Was it just a coincidence? The house settling, a draft, bad timing? Or did something in that room want to be noticed at 2:42 a.m.? This one goes all the way back to 2011, a video uploaded by three friends, Tim, Ben, and John. They'd been hearing rumors about an abandoned house deep in the woods, a place locals said was used for rituals, satanic worship, and late-night gatherings no one wanted to witness up close. At first, it's all jokes, empty bravado. They drive out, hike the trail, get lost once or twice. The usual, we're not scared routine. But the second they reach the house, the tone changes. The place is covered in symbols. Every door, every wall, sigils, inverted crosses, words carved into wood, layers of markings, some faded, some fresh. Like the place had been used over and over again. They push inside anyway.
Look at the door, guys. John, come here.
I'll do it. Knock, knock.
Gosh.
Whoa, guys, this.
The tension gets thicker with every room. The footage shakes. Ben keeps cracking jokes to hide his nerves. Tim is whispering, "Just be quiet." John keeps hanging back like he's picking up something the others aren't. Then around the 6-minute mark, they find the basement. Pitch black. A single upside-down cross on the wall. Dolls hanging from the ceiling like bodies. And a smell so foul it hits them physically. Tim starts gagging and actually throws up on camera. That's when the noise starts.
Dude, that smell is so bad.
Tim!
What?
Tim, dude, come here.
What?
Tim, check this out. Oh my god. You're gonna be kidding me.
What is that? John, what is that?
It's like... Dude, come on, let's go. Let's check this out.
Dude, that smells really bad.
It's like... Oh.
Guys, this smell is terrible. I think guys, I'm gonna throw up. Guys, we need to go. I gotta puke.
Okay, check this out. Let's hold that one right here, Tim. Whoa. Yeah, you alright? Dude, are you okay?
I got
Dude, look at those names, man. It's not... The doll's big, bro. Hey.
Yeah, guys, we gotta go, man. We gotta go.
Whoa.
Do you hear that?
Oh my god!
Go! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Heavy, sharp, something slamming behind them. They bolt. They sprint up the stairs, scrambling to get out of the house, but then they realize John didn't make it out. Tim turns around and you hear it. John screaming from inside the house.
What's happening? Get off! What's going on? Hang on. What's... John? Get off! What? Dude, okay. Did you hear that? Fuck. Oh my god. Oh shit. Who is it? Who is it? John. Oh my god. Go!
For a few seconds, it sounds like John is being dragged or pinned down. You can hear the panic in his voice, raw, desperate, not staged. Then suddenly, John bursts out of the house and catches up to them. They get into the car, breathless, terrified, and Tim turns the camera on him.
It's fine.
John.
Let's go home.
John.
Let's
John.
go. Leave me alone. Dude, shut the camera off.
But John won't talk. All he says is, "Let's go home. Leave me alone." And that's where the footage ends. Tim wrote later, John still refuses to talk about what happened. He gets upset when asked. We have no idea what was in there. Whatever happened, it got physical. It targeted John specifically, and it left him shaken enough that years later, he still refuses to explain what he saw or what put its hands on him in the dark. Some houses are abandoned for a reason. Some basements stay sealed for a reason. And some things don't want you walking out after you disturb them. This series of videos was posted by a young woman who lives in a house surrounded by woods. No abandoned buildings, no ghost hunting, just her home, her porch, and a dog that's trained to go outside alone. At first, the situation seems normal. Her dog refuses to go out by himself. Instead of running down the porch stairs like he always has, he waits. He looks back at her. He won't move unless she follows. So she grabs a flashlight, steps onto the porch, and shines it toward the yard. Only then does he finally go down the stairs and into the darkness to do what he needs to do. She posts the video joking about it, but it doesn't stop there. In a later clip, she tries again to film her dog's behavior. This time, he's not just hesitant, he's alert. His attention is locked on the tree line. He's not sniffing, he's not distracted, he's listening. That's when she hears it too.
I was trying to get another video of my dog refusing to go out at night without a flashlight. He started acting like he heard something though. And then I heard it too.
What is that?
It sounded like something large walking through the trees. I didn't see this eye glinting, but I heard it move.
Hello? Rocky, what? What is that? Mom?
Then I saw these eyes reflecting the light. My question is, if this one is a deer at this height, what is this one? Why is it staring? The way this one turns its head to look at me, though.
Come on, Rocky, let's go inside. Come on, let's get out of here.
Heavy movement coming from deep behind the trees, slow and deliberate, like something large walking where it shouldn't be. Then, in the darkness, a single glowing eye appears. She doesn't notice it at first. She calls out, saying hello, expecting maybe a deer. No response. Then more eyes appear, multiple pairs, reflecting light from far beyond where the flashlight can reach. When she finally points the beam toward them, the bodies stay hidden. Only the eyes remain visible. She starts trying to rationalize it. Deer are common, wildlife is normal, but one of the figures doesn't fit. It's too tall, and the way it tilts its head, not like an animal startled by light, but like something observing her, makes her stop guessing altogether. 3 figures, standing motionless, staring from the tree line in complete silence. She backs away, grabs her dog, and goes inside. Another night, she posts another video. The dog again refuses to go down the porch stairs. This time, his fear isn't directed at the trees. It's underneath the house. He freezes at the top of the stairs, staring into the dark space below the porch, acting like something is directly beneath him. Eventually, he works up the courage to go down. She watches from above. Then she looks out across the open land in front of her house. When she looks back toward the porch, the dog is gone, underneath the house again. She calls for him, no response.
Ready? Come on. Potty. Go on, Rocky. Look, I've got the light. It's safe. What? All clear, Rocky. Go on. There you go. Look, I've got the light. There you go. There you are. Come on. Rocky, where'd you go? Rocky? Come on, dude. Rocky? The hell? Is it a cat? Rocky? What are you doing up there? I thought you were down here. Rocky! Silly goose.
She goes down the stairs to check, and that's when it stops making sense. As she reaches the bottom, the dog is suddenly upstairs on the porch, looking down at her, calm, still, watching her. There's no sound of movement, no footsteps, no possible way for him to have passed her on the stairs without her seeing or hearing him. The only explanation is the simplest one, that he never came back up the way he went down. Online, people immediately jump to one idea: a skinwalker, something seen in folklore as a mimic, a presence that lures animals away, copies their appearance, and returns pretending to be what it's not. There's no proof that's what happened here. No confirmation, no follow-up showing anything else wrong with the dog. But the disturbing part isn't the theory, it's the behavior, the fear before anything is seen, the attention drawn away from the woods and toward the house, the moment where something is under the porch and then suddenly isn't, and the fact that whatever happened, if anything did, would leave no evidence at all. Because if something wanted to stay hidden, the easiest way to do it wouldn't be to attack, it would be to blend in and make sure no one ever realizes when the switch happened. TikTok user named Nick, who swears that something unexplainable is happening in his grandmother's home. Nick's grandma suffers from dementia, and according to him, the house has always felt off, but nothing prepared him for what he captured on camera.
What is it?
Nick was visiting his grandmother when he noticed her just standing completely still inside her bedroom at the end of the hallway. No movement, no reaction, just staring into the dark. As unsettling as that is, what happens next is even stranger. Nick's Roomba vacuum begins behaving erratically. It keeps rolling forward and immediately reversing, as if it's trying to avoid something directly in front of it. But there's nothing there. Then, Nick's dog starts growling at the empty hallway. And only seconds later, a small angel statue sitting on top of the refrigerator suddenly falls off, with no one touching it. Nick says the house went silent after that. The next day, he posted another video to prove the Roomba wasn't malfunctioning. He demonstrates that the vacuum only acts like that when someone physically stands in front of it.
It's a plug-in charger. I brought my girlfriend Claire here so she can help demonstrate. But can you try to step in front of that? So it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
A few days pass, and things get worse. From the darkness of his grandma's room, the Roomba slowly begins to roll out on its own, directly toward him. It crosses the kitchen floor, gets too close to the two-step drop into the living room, and suddenly tumbles down the steps. Nick backs away, but the Roomba keeps coming. Every time he moves, it turns to follow him, as if tracking him intentionally.
Oh, that's cool. Jesus!
What exactly is going on in Nick's grandmother's house? Is it the spirit of someone she once knew? A glitching machine reacting to something we can't see? Or something darker, drawn to the confusion and silence of the home? Whatever the answer is, one thing is certain. Something in that house doesn't want to stay unseen.